Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are doing another mystery diamond painting. Are we surprised? I've done like 2 in the past month. I'm a little bit obsessed. I really love the first 2, and so I wanted to do one that was bigger. The last ones I had, they had a theme. This one is just a random diamond painting. I could literally get anything. It could actually be anything. It could be this. It could be this. Who knows? You guys are never gonna guess what it is. It had me on the edge of my seat the entire time. I literally had no clue what it was. There were times where I thought that this thing was a scam. I thought I was being scammed. It took me until like the very last section to figure out what it was. So you guys are in for it. And at the end of this video, you're gonna see if it was all worth it. Or will I never touch a mystery diamond painting ever again? Let's start diamond painting. Okay, so jumping right into it, first off, we always have to kit up our drills. This one in particular, they came with baggies that were pre-labeled to a certain extent, which I actually really liked. The numbers are placed on the baggies, which is pretty cool. And I've never seen another company do that before, so I thought that was pretty interesting, especially since these come from Amazon and it was really cheap. I've labeled all the baggies 9 through 18 because the ones from 1 through 7, they're already labeled like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They're already labeled. So I didn't bother labeling those, but anything after 9 I did because those are assigned letters instead of numbers. Alright, it's not perfect. We got some gaps. That's okay though. We're gonna rip them off. I haven't dealt with this problem in a little bit of time. There's like a bit of excess on the edges here. I could washi tape that down, but I just don't feel like it, so I'm just gonna deal with it. Originally, I was gonna go like straight in a row, but I think I'm going to just do them randomly. That sounds like a lot of fun, and it'll keep it a mystery for a little bit longer, so that's kind of fun. I'm gonna start over here, so let's get started. The first color we have is 2 right over here. So maybe this is like rocks, because this is the bottom. Maybe it's like dirt or something. I don't know, let's see. I think I might be right about this being some type of land. I think that maybe this is a stone, like some type of stone wall maybe. So that's our first color. Let's move on to 3 because I see a lot of 3s, at least in this corner right here. 3's another gray. Interesting. I never thought I'd become so addicted to mystery diamond paintings, but I completely have. I feel like the curiosity really keeps me going. When I first started diamond painting, I always thought that I would never do a mystery diamond painting because for me, I love the process, but I also really have to love the outcome or else I just won't have the motivation to keep going. If you haven't seen my last 2 videos, I started doing mystery diamond paintings about a month ago. I started off really small with a set of mystery diamond paintings from Paint Gym. I really enjoyed the first one. It was a set of seasons, but since I already knew the theme would be seasons, I was kind of spoiled on the rest of the diamond paintings. So I decided to branch out and try some new ones. I got this diamond painting from Amazon, and let me tell you, it was kind of difficult to find because 1, I'm looking for one that's not too big, and since it's a mystery, I can't control whether it's big or small, and every time I would look at the reviews, I would get a spoiler, so I kind of had to buy this completely blind. I didn't want to get one that was too big because I didn't want it to take forever, but also if I got halfway through it, like there's no way I'm gonna finish it. I cannot do things that I don't enjoy, so it had to be like a reasonable size, which are things I can't necessarily control with a diamond painting. But the one thing that I refused to budge on was the fact that this diamond painting had to have round drills. I have been working with square drills for such such a long time. I've got so many huge diamond paintings that have only square drills, and I needed a break. So the one thing I made sure that this diamond painting had was round drills. If you had to pick one type of diamond painting to do for the rest of your life, would you prefer round drills or would you prefer square drills? Let me know. For me, I'm probably gonna have to go with squares, surprisingly enough, because I don't know, I just feel like they're more quality. You don't see the painting underneath. So I think that's what I wanna go with, even though it's a lot harder. Let me know what you think. Let me know. Okay, so this is the first section done. I truly have no clue what it is. I really have absolutely no idea. I didn't think it would be this difficult to figure out what it is, but I'm invested. I'm very curious. It looks like these could be flowers. Maybe this is a guy standing in a flower field, but why are these flowers like white? This is the next section I'm gonna do. But first, I am gonna washi tape the edges. I wasn't going to, but my arm keeps like sticking to this so bad. So I'm gonna do that. Okay, so earlier when I first started this painting, I was like, I'm gonna jump around the painting. By the time I finished that first square, I was like, I need to know what this is. This first square was giving me nothing. I literally had no idea what it was at this point. When you don't know what the full image is, your brain kind of goes wild. And I was just thinking, there's no way that this is actually gonna be a cohesive image. I remember specifically when I was doing this section thinking, was I bamboozled? What is this? Because like I said, I didn't look at reviews. I couldn't see any information without getting spoilers. So I was a little bit concerned. So needless to say, I was super confused. I originally thought the bottom was rocks and that was quickly debunked. And then we have these like things that look like flowers, but they're not necessarily the color of flowers. This is gonna sound stupid, but for a second I thought it was like an airplane engine. I was clueless. I was so clueless. That second section honestly still gave me nothing, but by the end of that section, I could tell that they were flowers, which is kind of hilarious considering the reason I got this diamond painting was because I had diamond paintings very similar to this. I had just done a spring diamond painting and a winter diamond painting, so I was really looking for something very random. So I was kind of torn when it came to this diamond painting because I wanted to do something totally different, but I do think it's kind of hilarious that that's exactly the opposite thing that I was looking for, and there's a chance that this diamond painting could also be just a bunch of flowers. Like it could be almost the exact same scene. I want to know, is there anyone out there who does only mystery diamond paintings? Like, do you not care what you get at all? Is it really just all entirely about the process for you? Or is there anyone out there who does like a lot of mystery diamond paintings? Doesn't matter how big or small, you just want to do them? I am very curious because I personally have to be very invested in the image. If I weren't filming it for you guys, I probably would have never in my life done a mystery diamond painting because they take so incredibly long. As I'm sure you guys know, this painting took me 4 almost full days. I want to say 3.5 full days, probably close to 40 hours, which is insane because this painting isn't even that big. But yeah, I just don't think I could ever be that invested in a mystery diamond painting, especially a really, really, really big one. Like, there's just no way. Is there anybody out there who's started a mystery diamond painting and then got like halfway through it and hated it? Like, what did you do with the painting? Did you decide to finish it? Did you just leave it as it was? Did you give it away? I really want to know because these things can be really, really expensive. There's a part of me, a small part of me, I must admit, that wants to try a big one from Diamond Art Club because I know the quality is going to be good. It's always so shiny and beautiful. I feel like, how can I hate it if the quality is so good, you know? If the drills are like very shiny, how could I possibly hate it, you know? Is that even possible? Have you gotten a really good quality diamond painting and just not liked the image? Ugh, oh my gosh, I feel like I'm low-key convincing myself to get a huge mystery diamond painting. Somebody stop me. me. Somebody, you know what? If this video can get to 100,000 views in 1 month, then I will buy a mystery diamond painting and I will give it away to one of you. I'm gonna do this section next because I want to know if this is maybe like a strawberry field with flowers. I'm hoping that this is like maybe a border. I thought it was like a field before of like seeds and plants, but since it's over on this corner and also on this bottom corner down here, I think it might be a border, and that would be so beautiful. And I hope that these are strawberries like hanging from a vine. Let's work on this next section. The whole time I was doing this diamond painting, I kind of had a love-hate relationship with it. For one square, I love how it came out. It looked really promising and I could kind of see a bit of an image in it. And for other squares, it was the complete opposite, which is really scary because this is just some random cheap Amazon diamond painting. I could legitimately be spending 40 hours on a piece of garbage. When I first got this painting from Amazon, it was wrapped up and I thought it was much bigger than it actually was. So when I finally unwrapped it, I was very pleasantly surprised. It actually didn't have a ton of colors. It only had 18, which I think is a really good number for the size. And there wasn't a ton of dark colors. I was very nervous to get a diamond painting that was out of my genre. I feel like I'm pretty open-minded to most diamond paintings, but there are some that are just like, no. I was really hoping to not get one that had like a huge spider on it that was like, I don't know, sucking on someone's face or something crazy. So that would be one that I would not be interested in at all. So I was really happy to see that the colors were pretty bright and cheerful. I think my main objective was to get a painting that I wouldn't normally do if I knew what the image was. And also not knowing what the next square would be had me hooked like the last season of Game of Thrones. Every section I uncovered, I got more and more into it, more curious. I needed to finish the next section. My pure curiosity was enough momentum to keep me going until like 10 o'clock at night with this thing. Wildly enough, I still had no clue what I was diamond painting up until the very last square. When I was done, I kept closing my eyes and then reopening my eyes to see if like an image would pop out, but it never did. Sometimes I would leave the room and then come back and expect to see an image, but I still didn't. Even from a far distance, when I tell you I was ready to call this video a complete fail multiple times, it truly looked like absolutely nothing to me for days. 85% of the picture is done. Honestly, it's just not making a whole lot of sense and everything looks like just dots. None of these squares are really making a cohesive diamond painting to me. If there's flowers in the bottom, I was expecting to see like a sky up top, but that wasn't the case. There was still more flowers. I thought the edges would be a border, but it didn't turn out to be a border. I was just confused this entire time. I want to know if you guessed it before I did. It took me almost until the very last section to figure out what this diamond painting was. So whenever you guess what it is, put the timestamp below and let me know if you were right. So I've got a little bit of a confession to make. I accidentally mixed up not 1, not 2, not even 3, but 4 of my colors. I kept accidentally pouring them into the wrong bag somehow, and this does not play a part in the diamond painting. Everything was totally fine. I did remember like which drills were which, but still it was such a pain in the butt. Let me know, do you guys do this? If you do you fix it or do you just pick from the trays? Because that is what I do. I just make a mental note and I'm like, I mixed A and B so I can do A and B's. It was like almost kind of helpful, to be honest. I could do 2 drills for the price of 1 tray. Kind of helpful. have been at this all day and I still cannot exactly tell what it is. But let's move on to this next section. Maybe this will give us a better idea of what we're dealing with. Something that kind of threw me off about this diamond painting is that each section didn't really tell me anything. It's kind of a repeating pattern of the same image. If anything, the image would be symmetrical, but I still wasn't seeing any identifying figures. I wasn't seeing any people. I wasn't seeing any objects. I was kind of just seeing patterns and flowers. I was really hoping to see some type of image in all of this. Little did I know, I was actually diamond painting something really important right here. I couldn't tell until the full image is done, but this is actually not a flower. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but it's not. Well, this part is a flower. I've actually already uncovered one of the pictures in this diamond painting. Like, this is an object, and I thought that this was a flower the whole time, but it's actually not. So that's a little bit of a hint. Since it only takes me about 4 or 5 days to do one of these diamond paintings, I would love to do one of these every week. Not necessarily a mystery diamond painting, but just one this size in general. For me, this is the perfect size. Let me know down below, what is your favorite size of diamond paintings? Do you prefer the minis? I've gone through a big phase where I was just buying only minis. I have a ton from Paint Gym. I even bought some from Diamond Art Club, Amazon. Currently, I'm in my massive diamond painting phase. Truly, I don't know who I think I am buying all these diamond paintings. I feel like I might not be able to finish them in my entire lifetime, but I do really enjoy a challenge. And I am borderline delusional, if not outright delusional, about the time it takes to complete any of these. I'm currently working on 3 really big diamond paintings when I feel like a normal person would probably only buy like 1 a year. When a new one drops that's so good, I have to be prepared. Like, I have to be ready. My debit card has to be on deck. I need to get it before it sells out. And I unfortunately have a really amazing excuse because I do this for my job. So it's not just a diamond painting for me, it's a diamond painting for all of us. So that's kind of the phase that I'm in currently, my really big diamond painting phase. But who knows, maybe this will be my next phase. I say that as I currently look for more diamond paintings in this size on the internet. Ugh, my goodness. So this is what I'm working with so far. I've still got 3 sections left and I cannot really tell you what I'm looking at. I can definitely tell it's another flower scene, but it's not like we're not outside because there's flowers up top. Truly, I'm still quite confused. I hope there's more gingham involved because I really like gingham. I was hoping it would be like a border, but I don't know if it's gonna be that. I am still so genuinely confused as to what the main picture is. I was thinking that this might be like legs and someone holding a book, but over here we have the same thing and I still don't know what this is. So I'm a bit concerned that the image just won't make a whole lot of sense. So there is a bit of fear involved in here, but I'm still really hopeful. I've got 3 sections left. I'm really hoping to finish this really soon, so I'm gonna get back to work. We're getting there. Okay, so earlier I said 18 colors was a good amount of colors, which, you know, I still stand by. I think it's a really moderate amount of colors, especially for this diamond painting. But in reality, there's no good or bad number of diamonds. I just didn't want to have to do too much work for a diamond painting that I might not love, if that makes any sense. And when you have to change your colors out so often, it definitely makes it take a lot longer, and I am completely out of storage. I have so many diamond paintings, so I didn't want to kit this diamond painting up because one, it's not that big, there are not that many colors, but also I was only intending to do this for just a few days. But oh my goodness, I was on Diamond Art Club's website last night and I saw that they had a Snow White with 99 colors. Oh my gosh, that's so many colors. Let me know, what's the max amount of colors that you've done in a diamond painting? I think my max is probably Covered Kittens, and that has, wait, let me see how much Harry Potter has. Harry Potter has a lot. No, Covered Kittens has more. I think Covered Kittens has like 57 colors. Am I wrong? Ugh, I have to look it up. Hold on. Okay, yeah. It is Covered Kittens at a whopping 60 colors. Okay, that's a lot of colors. But let me know, have you ever done a diamond painting that has over 100 drills? How was it? Was it very difficult? Because even just talking about it, it makes me want to get one with a lot of drill colors. I'm literally already complaining about having too many colors in this painting while I'm trying to buy one with 100+ colors. What is wrong with me? I'm just curious though. I'm just a little bit curious. Would it look like extremely detailed and beautiful, and there'd be so many color variations? Guys, I literally have to stop. I can't buy any more diamond paintings. I'm sitting here really debating about buying this Snow White diamond painting now, but I have to know, from the people who have done diamond paintings that had a lot of drill colors, did you notice a difference? And do you recommend round drills or square drills? Just asking for a friend, okay? Also, if you know of any that are about this size, a good medium size that has a ton of colors, I'd greatly appreciate it. I will pass the note on. It's not for me, it's for somebody else. Not for me, just curious. Thank you. Sections left and I still don't really know what I'm diamond painting. I thought that this could be legs of somebody. That's a flower, so it's not. So I don't know. I'm going to leave the center for last. Although this might be something, but I have been doing this for 3 days now and I really want to figure out what's going on. I'm gonna go with this section. And this definitely looks like another flower. Is the whole thing just flowers? I don't know. I'm not sure. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. So at this point, I'm definitely feeling pretty discouraged. I still could not see a single thing in this diamond painting other than the flowers. That's all I saw was flowers. And honestly, I would have been kind of disappointed if it was just a flower pattern. I definitely wanted to make something, but when I said, oh, this is looking like another flower, it actually isn't. And I finished this section. This was the section that I realized, oh, this is a person. And let me know if maybe you can get the picture now. But this, for me, I had to step away. I had to leave the room. I stopped filming and I had lunch. After that, I had the painting just like kind of on my desk, and I looked down and I immediately knew what it was, like immediately. But when I was actually diamond painting it, I was completely lost. Now that I've zoomed out, I'm sure you can tell what it is. And we are on the final section. And now I can tell that there are 3 of them. And I'm really happy with how it turned out. I actually think it's really pretty. And it's a painting that I would have not normally picked out. Let me know down below if you correctly guessed what it was. And I must say, overall, I think this was a really good diamond painting because it wasn't just a diamond painting that I didn't know what it was. It was a diamond painting that was a complete mystery up until the end. For a very long time, I almost resented this pattern because I could not tell what it was. I was thinking that it was actually going to be gibberish. It wasn't going to make any sense. But I think that if they made this to be a specific mystery diamond painting, they literally had me guessing until the very end. Like, I would never guess it was a bunch of gnomes holding flowers against a gingham background. Like, I would have quite literally never guessed that. So yeah, I really enjoyed this experience. If you like mystery diamond paintings, please give this video a like so I know that you enjoy these types of videos. Let me know what you want to see from me down below. I would be happy to oblige. I absolutely love making diamond painting videos that you guys enjoy. So thank you so much for watching. Please give this video a big like. It helps me and my channel grow so much. If you enjoyed this video or you are a diamond painter, please feel free to subscribe. I'm trying my best to get to 20,000 subscribers. It is such a goal of mine, and it would mean so much to me if you would subscribe and like this video and leave this emoji down below so I know you made it to this point in the video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!